So I was watching a show on the History Channel last night called Proving God, and they were talking to the scientists, which said, and I quote, "I don't think you can ever go wrong asking questions." And I fully agree with him. I do. And I don't think that most people do, and you have to only ask why. Why are people so uncomfortable with asking questions or being asked questions? You know, I don't know if it's they're uncomfortable with openness, if they're insecure about what the truth is. Like, most people don't want to tell you vivid details about them or their livelihoods for whatever reason. And I don't know why that is. I feel like a random person could walk up to me and ask me a question along the lines of, you know, are you a drug addict? And I could tell them, yes, I am. I am a drug addict, you know, or any other slew of things. You know, have you been molested? Yes, as a child, I was abused. You know, I just don't understand why people are specifically uncomfortable with talking about themselves. And it seems as if everybody's always willing to conversate or gossip about everybody else's problems, but they're unwilling to make public their own. And I'm not saying that you gotta throw your business out there all over the place, and obviously I'm a different person. I'm willing to put this shit on camera, unlike most people are willing to. I just don't understand why. I don't understand why people are just so... they want to hide everything. I don't get that. It seems to me as if that triggers dishonesty. Like you're just trying to be shady or you're trying to hide something. And for what reason? I mean, I could tell you on this very camera right here that, you know, I smoke weed. Nothing's going to happen by it. Nothing at all. But... you know, I don't know why people are so... well, I guess most weed smokers don't really give a shit. But, you know, for me to sit here and tell you that I am a drug addict, I will always be a drug addict. You know, the only drugs I actually do are marijuana and Coors Light. They could pay me to say that. That'd be pretty sweet. Coors! But... I mean, it's true, it's a fact, and I don't know if people are just in denial about their own reality, or what exactly the issue is, but they're always like, you don't know me, or I don't have to tell you that, or whatever it is. But the thing is, and I've said this, and I probably say this in 80% of the videos I make, because it's so frustrating. If we were capable of openly sharing information, we would be capable of learning so much more. So much more. I mean, we have to essentially learn things. I have to analyze information taken from statistics and surveys simply because most people are unwilling to answer questions about themselves. I don't get it. I just don't. I just don't. As a matter of fact, if you're watching this video, you can ask me any question you want. Any question you want. I don't give a fuck. How many times do I masturbate today? Today I think I masturbated once. Just once. Yesterday I don't think I masturbated at all. But, I mean, you get the point. You get the point. I mean, this all goes down to politics and religion and your thoughts on healthcare and the military and defense budget spending. I mean, there's a lot of things that we could talk about as a society. There's a lot of things that we could learn as a community that we simply can't learn because people are unwilling to address it. We would rather post videos or pay attention to entertainment-based media. You know, like funny videos. But we're unwilling to simply discuss what we truly believe. And if you have such strong feelings, you know, like I know certain individuals just love the United States military. I'm not one of those people, regardless of me having an unknown relative and my best friend being in the military. I'm not one of those people. But we do have people that are so strong, they feel so strongly about the United States military. But yet when you go to question them about certain things, you know, like, fraud and scams equaling up to tens if not hundreds of millions of dollars, and it being unaudited, and us stealing resources from other countries and simply using soldiers as essentially just slaves, because that's all employees are. I mean, if you're an employee at a dealership or Walmart or the military, it's all the same. You just do as you're told. You know, you're just a subordinate to the master, and you have to be that way because that's how you earn a paycheck. So yeah, that's the gist of it. Yeah, you can ask me any question you want. And it bothers me not because of that. It bothers me because when I go to ask people questions, when I try to discuss controversial topics with the majority of individuals that I try to, it seems as if they have an issue discussing it. And I'd like to know why that is.